I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown.
Coach, as the 2019 regular season starts speeding toward a conclusion, not too many games remain to be played here in Oakland, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Oakland Raiders. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Push him back. Push him back. Let's kill.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Check 9, check 9. 5-9. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Breeze hands to Ingram. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
12. Let him. Hey, Charlie. Hey, easy. Watch the boot.
34's the mic. He's coming. Check him.
Yo.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the wind. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Murder beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. The beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get the off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstay it, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when the breath on the set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm the sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
Coach, as the 2019 regular season starts speeding toward a conclusion, not too many games remain to be played here in Oakland, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Oakland Raiders. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Like 180. Orange 5-4.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Load it. Load it. Hey. That's good.
First down, Rivers. Eluding the pressure right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
This will go for 5 up to the 33.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Check. Fred no. Hey, go orange.
Working out of the gun, Rivers. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out.
Load it.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Watch out.
Check 52.
And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Watch the ship.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Keep it skinny. Hey, I'm going to go load it. I can't believe they even let you play.
Now Rivers on 4th down. He's got Adams on the hookup. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You don't know no better. Room. Hey, Delta. We got room.
Rivers to throw it. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. John Ross hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau, and it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Ready. Yellow waiting. I'm here all day. Back. Kill. Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Switch. SOS.
Hey, easy.
SOS.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Shit.
5. Here we go.
Nice 50. I'm coming for
Breeze now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Hey, easy. Kill. You're good. Like 4, ready. Greystone, travel.
Here we go. Hey.
Kill.
Switch.
Ready, set.
On 2nd and 15 now. Breeze. This one complete to Ingram. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Check 13.
21. Go.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And able to find Higbee, it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A 1st down and then some, 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Safe.
13. Hey, echo.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. He's got it to Ingram, complete. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make it 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ingram. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up the 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He lets it fly for Lockett. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Tyler Lockett, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And now the Bengals, they're going to line up for the 2-point try.
Under. Get off the field. Let's get off the field. Joker. Check 43. Check 50. Alert 3.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
And now we're going to have what? A timeout here. The final timeout of this 1st half for the offense as they burn it prior to the 2-point attempt. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
I smell fear in that offense.
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he will bowl his way in there for the 2 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Let's go, Chief.
Rivers now from the 50. He's going to fire this thing deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
It's a gain of 33.
Yeah, 180.
A tight one. 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports.
Bengals 8, Raiders 7.
All right. Black 15. Black 50. Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Freeman, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Red. Hey, zoom. You gonna see me in your nightmare.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Rivers gets it off to Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Freeman with touchdown number 12 on the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Now here's Rivers. He'll bring his guys up, and they'll go for the 2-point conversion.
We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous. Red Delta. Left right. Shit. Red. Hey, exit. Watch the whip. Hey, ready, Slick.
Throwing Rivers. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
Hey, let's go. 5-9. Me and you on deck. All deck. Hey, orbit.
From midfield, here's Breeze. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Rivers going deep downfield for Ross. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Partner, when you're playing cover two, this is like a tag team for the safeties. Each of them gets a half-field responsibility. Their job, stay as deep as the deepest receiver in any zone, read the football, and go make a play. In this case, the free safety made the best play, an interception.
The Bengals drive about to get going. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. K1 Short, able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Hey, easy. Be ready. Be ready.
Now Breeze. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Check, 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 check. You're good, you're good. Right forward, ready.
From the gun, it's Breeze. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Freeman again, a 1st down carry.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Phillip Rivers with his 3rd touchdown pass of the game. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10. Let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Hey, Haywood!
Hey, easy.
Throwing again on second down. Breeze. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Hey, I'm gonna go load it. Load it. He's coming. Hey, ready.
On first down, Freeman. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. To throw, Rivers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The Bengals drive about to get going. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. That sack by the DN, Danico Autry. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
You kill. 50. Mike 50. Go, go, go.
Breeze going to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He's got a man complete. The 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Nicole Hardman, 89 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Now Breeze will bring his guys to the line to go for 2.
Check 99. Check 99.
We got 21. Hey, kill. Hey, Foxtrot. Hey, easy. Hey, easy.
Ringer, guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Check.
Now Breeze. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jason McCourty. He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. 10. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This will be taken very short. Powers through it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Switch up, switch up.
Jack, Jack, Jack. Pick the edge. Come. Hey, go orange.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Wide, get wide.
Hatchet.
Keep it skinny.
Flare.
Check. Hey, 79, white, 89.
On 1st and 10, Rivers. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A 4th touchdown pass there for Phillip Rivers. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Ingram. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing now is Breeze. Throw left side complete. It's Ingram. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Hey, high 7. 50. Here we go.
Blue Dan.
You're good. High 4, ready. Hey, Charlie.
Breeze now on 1st down. It's caught, Lockett. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Check nickel.
6-6, pull it high. Under crunch. Kill.
Let's go, Mike. 50.
Hey, Delta.
50. Hey, I'm coming up.
Hey, easy.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
Now, Breeze again. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but it'll be second and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Here's Ham, the fullback. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long third and goal.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So now 4th and goal. You're trailing by a decent amount here. What are you doing, Coach Davis?
Well, I've got to think to myself, just how many more opportunities am I going to have this close and have this chance? I've got to go for it right here. The clock's dwindling on me. Let's go get it done.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Higbee, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
No gain on the play there. Second down.
At the 48-yard line. 51, Mike. Mike 51. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball.
Hey, Rocket.
Mike 51.
Go.
Looking to throw on second down. Rivers. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time, and that's another great play to come away with the football.
Breeze now on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. Breeze now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Breeze. Flushed out right. Looking sideline, incomplete.
No grounding call there. He had a receiver near the right sideline. It was pretty clear there. He just needed to get rid of that one.
And he did have a receiver in the area, but initially my view was obstructed, and I thought that was going to be grounding, but clearly the correct call made, and that is no call.
Is that why you threw your play sheet down? Is that why you did it? Was that the flag?
You can't be giving me up. I got a lot of issues up here in the booth. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Twist. Come on. Kill. Check 3.
Inside give to Ham, the fullback. And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Now, that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
You better be ready. Don't be scared.
5-9. He's coming. Double up, double up. 5-9.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Breeze gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Higbee, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Elliott now to add the extra point. I was just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. This is Freeman. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Come on, QB, come on.
Shift. Load it. Load it.
On 2nd down now, it's Freeman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10.
He's checking.
Hey, I want to go load it.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Now it's Freeman. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
Hey, Delta!
Hey, turn it up. Switch it.
Smiley, 64, weak.
They'll try to throw here. Rivers. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. Well, earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. On first down, Breeze. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided better to pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Marquise Goodwin, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are back within a single score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Shotgun now for Breeze. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kissed it on the ground.
On second and 9, Rivers got his man complete over the middle. That's Freeman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. A first down throw here for Rivers. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
To throw again on second down. Rivers, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game.
6 guys. Check. Keep it skinny. Check 24. Check 24. You draw quarters. Buffalo 1. Buffalo 1. 12. Hey, echo.
To the air again here, Rivers. Going deep downfield for Rump. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
2nd and 7 at the 5-yard line.
You ready?
Mike 50. Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Convert.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Check.
Back near his goal line. Here's Breeze. This complete to Lockett. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Oh, 2. Here we go.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Calm.
Hey, easy.
Strip that ball. 51 to Mike. 51.
Kill.
Hey.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, easy. Kill.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Left side complete to Lockett. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Hey, kill.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. What we got?
Tonight.
Now Breeze. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
51 to Mike. Man, I got you. Check it out, Breeze.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Check.
They'll run inside with a fullback Ham. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sammy.
To throw is Breeze. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
53.
Breeze to throw. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 17 and a Cincinnati first down. They'll run with a fullback Ham. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop them with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Hey, wahoo!
51 to Mike, boy. 51.
Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now Breeze will bring his guys to the line to go for 2.
Easy, opposite.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Breeze will bring his guys to the line to go for two.
Back. Kill.
They'll try and run with Ingram. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out.
And this is caught at the 20 and down to the 20. A big play that time for the Raiders, 51 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And now the timeout call. So 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. 4 seconds to go. This would send us to overtime. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And we need overtime to decide this one after 4 quarters of play. We're all even. The extra session in a moment. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So that one will be accepted.
Hit 180, block 11. Hey, I'm going to go load it.
Now Freeman, he's been busy today. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Freeman again. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone, all right? You don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to him.
And now this first drive in OT continues. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
On 2nd down, it's Freeman.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Third and 5.
And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied.
Ready, Black 15! Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Switch. Round.
A 20th carry now for Freeman. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
Rivers now. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Set. 190. 15. Watch the pass. Hey, I'm going to go load it.
They'll run on first down. Freeman. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. And Lambeau will put this one through. We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance that field goes from in overtime. The knees are always knocking, but he pushed it through.
Not only that, think about your snapper, your holder. A lot of nerves for them, too, because they have to do their job in order to give him one last chance to put a foot to it.
So for the Raiders,
ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready?
Get ready, dog.
This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right press.